Hey Cappies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a career reading. It can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my calendar link is down below. My social media is also down below if you would like to follow me when I'm not on YouTube, and donations, everything else is down there. Also my Patreon. So let's begin. I feel like you're going through a whole lot, but let me just start with the energy surrounding you. The energy surrounding you right now is don't dim to fit in. And this card asks, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in with others? And it speaks for itself. It often talks about the feeling like you need to minimize yourself to make yourself a little bit more palatable for people. Also, I feel like this card comes out when you are growing and there are certain people who may put projections on you based on your growth, and so you start internalizing those projections, and what happens is if you're not aware enough, you will start to shrink yourself or change your behaviors based on those projections that people are putting onto you. And so that's just something for you to be aware of. Constantly be in the energy of noticing when there are these projections, or also what can happen when this card comes out is you're growing so much and so rapidly, or you're changing, and people almost feel like, how dare you, like they don't outrightly say like, how dare you change, but it's almost like an attitude of, okay, like, how dare you, I know you to be this person and I've known you to be this person for however long, so because I'm scared that you are outgrowing me, or because I'm scared that you are changing so rapidly, the only thing that's in my control is for me to change how you feel about yourself. That's what a projection is. And so just be very aware where those dynamics are coming out. And if you do see a projection, call it for what it is and don't internalize that and change your behavior because of how somebody else feels about you. So just something for you to be aware of. Now, jumping into the tarot, we have some pretty powerful energy here. We have the Temperance and the Death card and the Tower. We also have the Justice card, so lots of major arcanas. I feel like you're going through, could you be going through some kind of a shift in your career, like you're changing how you do or how you have made money to doing something else? I feel like you're going through some kind of personal transformation here, and I think I kind of want to start here to see what this transformation is. Can you tell me about the Death card? Can you please clarify the Death card? What is this transformation for Capricorns? Alright, so you're probably not talking about how difficult a transformation is. I feel like you're by yourself and you're thinking about how much just something is ending, and I feel like you're going through it alone. You're probably not sharing it with many people. Some part of your career life has ended or is ending or is transforming, and I feel like you're like thinking about it and possibly even planning next steps, planning what to do, planning how you're going to move on from this point. You could even be at the beginning phases of something and just planning out, okay, how is this going to work out? Because the Ace of Wands is right beside that, and to me the Ace of Wands right now is like basically like a big idea. A big idea with lots of potential, something that you're passionate about, focusing on work that brings you passion. So you could be going through something like that, but I want to see what else. Clarify the Death card. This just popped out, the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be related to your money. Maybe you're going through a transition in how you earn money, and because of the transition, obviously you have to start over how that's being made. So we have the Five of Pentacles here too, which when the Five of Pentacles comes out, it talks about financial lack, money worries, feeling like you don't have enough. And I feel like that with the death card is just like maybe you're ending a chapter of your life or ending something that you usually did that provided you with a specific income, and you're kind of like recreating that income right now in the form of passionate ideas. And usually the Ace of Wands talks a lot about exercising your creativity. So if you're not doing that, that's something that you should look into right now, exercising how you can use your creative talents and ideas and your creative genius that all of us have to monetize yourself. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Alright, so clarified by the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's an idea that you have, right? And I feel like you're waiting for something, like you're keeping yourself stuck, almost like you're overthinking the idea. Don't overthink it. I feel like you're ready to do it, whatever it is. I feel like you should just pop out and just get it done, because I feel like it's literally just whatever results you're expecting to happen or whatever desired results you want. I feel like it's like ripe for the picking, like it's waiting to happen. So you should get started. Like if you're in this energy of, I don't know when I should put this out, I don't know if it's the right timing, it's the right time. So do it. Clarify the Justice. Clarify the Justice. Clarify the Justice. Alright, so the Justice card talks about balance and fairness, right? And I feel like the balance here is almost connecting with things that you love. It's almost like going to bring your finances, bring your career, bring your monetary life into a space of balance when you're channeling things that you love doing that comes from the heart space. Because when you're channeling things that come from the heart space, it doesn't feel like work. So that's work that you're not going to mind doing if you have to even put in a little bit of overtime. You know, they say entrepreneurs are always working. If that's the route you're going, this could just be a side project for you. This could be a job for you. Whatever the hell this is for you. I feel like going with the thing, or going with something that you connect with in a heart space, I feel like that's the way to go. Clarify the Five of... I know what this is, but I'm going to clarify it. Clarify the Five of Wands. I hope it's not what I think it is. Alright, so it is what I think it is. There may be people around you who are watching what you do, watching how you transform, may have something to say. And this is the energy that I was picking up from the Don't Dim to Fit In. And these people that are around you that may criticize things that you're doing, it's going to take strength to ignore them, strength to not respond to the things that they're probably saying, or these projections that they have, if they're even doing these things in front of your face, because a lot of people just, yeah. These people, it may take strength to ignore them. Whatever you're doing, it seems that people talk about it. Why are people talking about Cappies? Who are these people? Ten of Wands. Yeah, so there are people who may be around you who view whatever you're doing. Like, it's like the people who know you, you know, like people who you are associated with, like not necessarily super close, but they are in your awareness. Maybe people who you went to school with, people who you have on your social media. I feel like they may be jealous energy. There may be overly competitive energy. It's just like an energy of watching you and having something to say. That's not your problem. Those aren't your burdens to carry. Your focus should be on you and the things that you're trying to action, the things that you're trying to champion and bring in. If you are overly concerned with other people, it's just going to take the energy from what you're supposed to be putting that energy towards, and it's just going to be robbing you of your productive time, you know? So the advice here is to keep your head down, Focus on the things that you're focusing on. It may feel hard. You may feel like you're doing things alone. Still commit to yourself anyway. Those people are not your concern. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. What's the 5 of Pentacles? The Magician. Okay, so you're manifesting more money right now. I feel like you... give me more on the 5 of Pentacles. What's the advice here? What's the advice here for the 5 of Pentacles? Here we are, Capricorn energy. So we have the Devil and the 10 of Swords. All right, so if you're in any kind of difficulties with money right now, they're saying that you should be manifesting what you want. And the way you get what you want is by letting things that you don't want die and end. So if you've left a job, if you've transitioned from one creative endeavor to the next thing because that creative thing was not working for you, let it die. Let it end there. Like, give it up. The way how you're going to move on is by kind of becoming laser sharp focused on this new thing that you are trying to do. Because if you go back to the old thing, it's like, this is it. They're basically saying it's done. Like, whatever you left is done. There's no going back to it. So let it go. It's done. Focus on the new. And also, it's a time for you to be obsessive about your work. It's a time for you to be hyper focused on like work. So just put all of your energy into the new things that you're trying to bring into the world instead of focusing on stuff that you've done before and that you've already walked away from. What is this Tower? What's this Tower? The Empress. What is this Tower? Ooh, the Empress and the Hierophant. Alright, so some of you may be people who are in roles that offer advice and counsel and just knowledge and wisdom to other people. And I feel like some of you are also very, very creative and also very, very abundant, and it's going to almost feel like you're too good at the things that you're doing because you're already so creative. I just feel like you're going to be shocked at how good you are and how well received you are by others when you're channeling and trying to action these creative projects, because that the Empress energy talks about abundance and being able to manifest your own reality. The Empress also does not work for anyone. This is somebody who is, I feel like this is a reading that's for a lot of people who are tapping into different entrepreneurial things and creative endeavors that may not necessarily be bringing in a lot of money initially, but I feel like you'll be shocked at how well received these creative things are by the general public. So if that's you, continue to do that. Clarify the Temperance. Clarify the Temperance, please. The Temperance is, you're going through all of this because it's going to be difficult. Don't get me wrong. There are going to be challenging moments in you doing whatever transition you're going through right now. But the Temperance talks about being patient with yourself. You're going through a process of changing over completely, and that involves starting from ground zero. So don't expect everything to be super easy overnight. Depending on where you are on the journey, it's going to have its rocky moments, but this is where you're headed for celebration, stability, yeah, a very stable energy. So if you're not feeling very stable right now, hang in there, it's coming. Give me one more for Temperance. One more for Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. How you get through these rocky moments is enduring. The Knight of Pentacles talks about strategizing, creating a long-term plan. This is not something that is going to happen overnight, but something that you're going to have to hang in there for. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow-moving energy too, so it might feel like things are moving really, really slow, but what's happening is that you're building foundations and you're building a reputation, and that's going to take time to be received by others and to kind of build yourself as whatever you're building yourself as. So it's slow and steady wins the race. If you feel like nothing is happening, trust me, it is. Stuff is happening. You're getting yourself to this place of stability slowly but surely. Let's get some advice for you. If you're enjoying this reading, remember to like this video and hit the subscribe button so you know when new readings are out. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I was about to say I really enjoy it. I enjoy it too. Alright. Career advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, please. What's the career advice for Capricorns? Career advice for Capricorn. Career advice for Capricorns, please. What do they need to know right now? Deep knowing. Card number 43. This is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends. If you listen to them, take the risk and act. Within you there is an oracular consciousness, a higher and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations of the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all that you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, your genius awaits. I love that message. I feel like that's very much in the energy that I got from your reading. I feel like you knew too, like you knew that you had to make some kind of change, and that's the process that you're going through right now. So hang in there, Cappies. I hope this reading helped you. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.